dead and king stand alone. Not alone.
Holy sugar. Now, I love Lord of the Rings, so I had to include that clip, but I'm going to explain what this update sort of means for us as developers. It's not a whole lot of importantness for sort of like players and using enhanced edition to, play campaign or servers. So I'm going to hopefully rapid fire, not babble on for a long time about what this means to us and sort of the pros and cons for it. So to get sort of straight into it, what you are seeing at the moment is the Neverwinter Nights tool set. This is what we build the project in. As you can see down the side, we sort of have our areas list of sort of everything. We've got over 800, I believe. So it's like Nada in the desert, Intrana. So that's how they are built. So the architecture of the toolset you're looking at the moment is 32-bit, and it's been like that since today. um, so it's a bit clunky to work with, but we've built the project in it, so it gets the job done. However, with all these area merges we've been doing, I've been sort of gambling on it, in that the toolset hates large areas. So the last one you probably saw was the Varrock area, which is sort of combined other areas around it. So in the background, we have many others. I want to say about 5, 6 other areas which are like very large. So I think like North Kandarin, Lumbridge, North Asgarnia, so like Falador, things like that, like Tavli and Cafferby, which have now combined. So they are our largest, most condensed areas. And say Joe joins a server and he says, "Oh look, there's a floating tree, or there's a bug in Lumbridge which needs fixing." They'd report it to us on Discord. Then, about over the span of 3 days, I am literally opening the tool set, trying to open the Lumbridge area you see here. The tool set crashes. Then I open it again, try to open it, crashes. I put it in compatible mode, efficiency mode. People have given tips like, oh, if you close your the game screen of the area, if you open up the menus more, it gives it more, it has a better chance of opening. Turn water off, change the graphics of the tool set. It's like, oh my god, it's like a whole ritual trying to get it. Doesn't, it doesn't open the area, so then you got to reopen the tool set. Change all the UI, turn down the graphics again, turn water off, and it's like, oh my god, it literally takes about 3 days to open an area, and it is the most stressful thing ever for development. All the area merges we've done, there's a few transitions, sort of waypoints that connects areas to areas that don't work. In an ideal world, you could open them together and sort of, it's like having two screens. You see one area on one screen and another area on the other, and yeah, it's you can't open more than one area. And I think the toolset anyway allows you to only open 3, but the fact you can't even open 2 before it crashes is a nightmare. It's horrible, so horrible. We've had bugs open for like months just because I get so stressed and trying to open these areas that never open, and it's obviously, if something major happened, it takes so long to open them. Right, so I'm bambling. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm on about now, and it's going to be an very quick demonstration. So New Varrock is probably our most largest area now. So just to open this, double click. It turned like a little bit grayer the screen, but this is where the area normally opens. But yeah, loads, takes some time. I think to even open the tool set itself in like open our project, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes. So it's not just, click the button, it's open, try open, in a few seconds. It's a very long slog of like trying to open it. And there is 2 bugs actually, I should say, with this, in that 1, it will do this forever, or 2, it closes out completely. So there we go. It's closed out completely. So I think you are now just looking at a black screen. So here we are with the new enhanced edition toolset. There's some colourful things that may catch your eye already, and this is a bit like the enhanced edition video I did, where if there's missing textures, you get the missing 2DA, which is sort of like the red, blues, and greens, etc. I don't know why it is happening. I have these sort of models existing within my computer, as you've seen on this, tool set and the server, etc. Gameplay videos. I mean, Lumbridge Castle does not look like that. Oh God, church bells. It's, some of our custom models seem to be, just gone kaput. And I don't know why, because, it normally works. But the main important thing is that if you look over here, I have 3 areas open. The new Varrock, well, just Varrock, I guess, is, the new merged area, which haven't done a video on it, but it's had another change. It's essentially Varrock and Edgefield now, and we've got a whole other, I think it's called like East Mistfillin, where it's like the dig sites, etc. So there's that, but also North Asgarnia. I will just quickly point out that the toolset graphics are lower than in-game, so that's why everything looks a bit like Play-Doh in a way. But yeah, this is freaking amazing. Excuse the language. It's development wise, this is amazing. So when I was on about sort of like the transition, so like Edgeville to Varrock, I'd spend a day trying to open this area just to click on a waypoint, do whatever I need to do on it to link it onto here, but then I need to make a note of sort of the details of what is this waypoint, what's the waypoint's details, in case a toolset crashes. So yeah, but now I can open 2 areas. I could go bup, type away, etc. But yeah, this is my actual first time sort of like playing with the enhanced edition toolset, and it feels a bit. There are cons which I'll come on to, but it feels a bit iffy. What I mean by that is, I think it's on Lumbridge. So yeah, I've clicked that waypoint, and normally, if I don't want to, I want to do something else, editing the properties wise. So the first thing is my properties box doesn't even open, so it disappears. So what this is on the property, I think it's properties, is if I click this guy here, open the properties, I can change his name, surname, like his tag and ID, things like that. So yeah, it's invisible. But when I want to I don't want to, edit the guard anymore. I click off. I can't. He's always highlighted. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a visual thing, but yeah, it feels weird. It, I've been doing this tool set for like for 13, 14 years now. It just feels different. Like selecting things, highlighting things, it feels odd. I don't know. But the major thing is that our largest area is open. The downside is we use plugins. Like, I mean, look at it. Like, I'm not going to get too close to the sound, but we use default Neverwinter Nights 2 water splashes. So why are they missing 2DA textures? I literally do not know. That is like a default Neverwinter Nights 2 thing. Like, yeah, Lumbridge Castle, that's us, but we have the textures for it anyway. But it's like default things aren't coming up as well, which is a bit odd. But the major thing is similar to like modding in general. You have something called plugins up here. We use a lot of plugins, so spawns, the AI, so how monsters move, react, attack you, things like that, and sort of their looting system. So when you kill a goblin, it generates loot. That isn't default in Neverwinter Nights 2. We use a various amount of plugins called Legends. Now, these aren't compatible with enhanced editions toolsets, they're 32-bit still. They need to be recompiled, but some you can, if in a nice way of saying it, some you can break in and sort of recompile it yourself, but others you can't. It depends on how the owner has published it and sort of given access to it. So the owner of sort of how our mobs spawn, how their loot is generated, and how they sort of move about in things, has been a bit MIA for a very long time. So you can see the sort of predicament we're in, where I'm gonna have to open the Legends tool set, the enhanced tool set, to sort of open up our big areas. If I want to, so for example, detail Lumbridge, or do some transitions between these areas, I can do that. But then it's like, if I want to place a goblin and add some loot to it, I'm gonna have to close this all down, open up the vanilla tool set, and then sort of create the loot. Then I I somehow try and open the area to like place the spawn point down, or if I create a blueprint, I can then reopen Enhanced Edition and do it that way. It's a bit, yeah, it's a headache. So, but I'm gonna be positive. It's come out. It's a massive improvement. It's solved one headache and it's replaced it with a bit of another headache. So I am just gonna be happy. I'm not gonna be Mr. Negative. So yeah. That is all pretty much for the video. Hopefully that sort of explains what this update means for players who don't really build a lot, or to the extent of like running a persistent build, or creating a campaign. So hopefully this video has sort of given you insight into that and what it means. So overall, very positive. We've got an update. The last enhancer video, edition video I did, it was very 50-50 on something's going to happen. So yeah, something has happened. We can only hope they sort of take it the extra step further and do like one massive final push, because there's still a lot of issues with enhanced edition. This isn't patch 2. This is sort of like, oh, here's the tool set that should have been on release in a way. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all take care. Bye bye.